What's going on, people? This is Tasherre Risay, and welcome back to the Beat Breakdown. In this episode, I'm going to take you back to 2005. Yeah, ancient history for some of you people. Anyhow, this song is called Nothing to Lose, and it's from a project called Endeed, which was an EP, but it was supposed to be a much bigger project, and that's a whole story I can tell you on another day. But it ended up being an EP, and it turned out really well as an EP. And with Endeed, I wanted to collaborate with some of my favorite artists, and I did that. One of which is a gentleman by the name of Smoke. And Smoke was coming through our $3 Tuesday hip hop night that we were putting on at the time. And this dude is nasty. He's great with freestyles. He's just equally as great when writing songs. And I approached him and he was down. He was like, yes, let's do it now. So I picked him up from work one day, took him back to my house. We wrote and recorded the song that same night. And it's definitely one of my favorite beats that I've ever made, as well as one of my favorite tracks that I've ever performed on. So let's get into it. I tried to find very similar drums to what I was using in 2005. So I got my kick, snare, hi-hat, and tambourine, and came up with this. All right, and next I went and found my sample, which is The Look of Love. Now, everybody knows there's a million versions of The Look of Love, but this one is by Acklin. And realistically, within the first 10, no more than 15 seconds, I had everything I needed for this entire song. So I took this part of the sample and came up with this. And you put it all together. I went and found another part of the sample, which was and I ended up with this. And just filled it in a little bit. So now we're up to this. Yeah. So next I lay down my bass line, and I'm using Trillion for this video, but back in the day, Trillion didn't exist. I was actually using bass samples, but I laid this down right here. And put it together. Yeah, so it's coming together very nicely. So the next thing I do, I don't want to keep it static. I do want to have where it's a verse and a hook. For the hook, I went and found these samples. And I laid down one of my favorite chop jobs ever. Put it together. Put the bass line in. Yeah, as you can see, it came together very, very nicely. Definitely one of my favorite beats. One of my favorite performances, as I said before, and definitely one of my favorite MCs ever. Shout out to Smoke, my man from Detroit, and shout out to you for giving me the opportunity to reminisce and share this beat with you. On that note, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. See ya.
313 assassin. Y'all don't really wanna get me started till I run the track like Jackie Joyner. Cursey, immerse me in this hip-hop game so I can rise to the occasion and spit hot flames. 4-alarm blaze, somebody call the fireman. Hot rhymes heard from 7 Mile, the tire man. Firing these random shots that'll open your man's top like a Faygo can of pop. Spread the sound like an infection. Plus we tryna blow up like 25 sticks of dynamite and Botox injections. The boy smoke will dazzle ya. I'm in the back of a taxi cab looking for Tom Cruise collateral, and I don't need a Jamie Foxx. Make cats breathe and stop like Britney and Madonna shot. 95 was my start date. My attitude is reckless, so I put it all on the line like my heart rate.
So if you wonder why I walk the way I do with my shoes,
I'm telling you I got nothing to lose.
head up, chest out like I got something to prove.
Feel me, I got nothing to lose.
I could really give a damn about your personal views.
Please believe I got nothing to lose.
It's pretty obvious that you don't pay attention to clues.
Understand I got nothing to lose.
See, I done pissed a lot of people off to get to this point. Got them stressed out, trying to calm down with a joint. Opened up a lot of doors and I done slammed them too. Ain't nobody stopped me yet, so I'll be damned if it's you. Me, myself, and I, that's the name of my crew. We ain't leaving till we finish what we came to do. Because of that, a lot of venom on my name gets spewed. Probably gave one of they CDs a lame review. A shame but true. So-called masters of lyricism are overly sensitive and can't take constructive criticism. Being blunt is just part of my mannerism. They don't like it, they say it gives multiple aneurysms. The rap game should be called cannibalism. It's a dog-eat-dog, self-hating organism. But I love it here. You can never change my mind without a second thought. I'm putting everything on the line.
So if you wonder why I walk the way I do in my shoes,
I'm telling you I got nothing to lose.
head up, chest out like I got something to prove.
Feel me, I got nothing to lose.
I can really give a damn about your personal views.
Please believe I got nothing to lose.
It's pretty obvious that you don't pay attention to clues.
Understand I got nothing to lose.
My mouthpiece is a syringe. Everything I spit dope, so you can sell my words to your friends. The smoking Tasherre, you don't wanna provoke. The combination of both produces an energetic smoke. Whack MCs better beware. Now it's hunting season. I'm about to take it back like your hairline's receding. Represent the real till the earth stops spinning. Y'all better get ready, dog, cause it's just the beginning.
Yes, indeed, the inner is the best of its breed. Picked up the little homie from the DBC and set out to make history. Open up your textbook in the next century. You find a complimentary gift card to download the whole anthology. Study the production and the lyrical quality. Tell the people this is what the standard has gotta be. Tasherre and Smoke signing off and we holla. Peace.